Hi, this is my final presentation, and I will introduce 4 parts, respectively Phase 1, Phase 2, MA project, career, the future direction. The first part, Phase 1. This project is about my own world, and I hope to design without rules and boundaries world. The specific audience of this project is people who want to break the rules. The purpose is to appeal to more people to release their power and achieve more personal freedom. I researched the related styles of David Carson, Dadaism and Futurist, Jamie Reid and punk style, and the visual works of their period, which were very grade-free and no-rules layout, and etc., which is consistent with the style I want to express. So I collected some trade unions, which were freedom launched in different periods, and made a poster. This poster is designed to appeal to everyone to seek themselves, not to be confined to a limited framework, and hope that everything can be truly fair. The main message of this poster is, nothing is more important than independence and freedom. I started experimenting with animation. This was my first attempt, and I want to use these skills to develop more works and help my another project. So let's see the animation.
I'm sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
The second part, Project 2, on the shelf, and my book is named Housewife. At this stage, I decided to continue to do some combination of dynamic and graphic design. First of all, the information collected from the book showed that the position of the housewife in the family and the society is unequal, so I wanted to start designing from the concept of inequality, aim to change women's position. So I used a balanced production movement, comparing men and women as two color balls, working in harmony with each other, and ultimately producing exquisite products. I hope that through this circular animation, the audience can feel that only cooperation between men and women can develop more equally. However, during the visual review, the feedback I received was that many classmates didn't understand the specific relationship between my output and the housewife. I was also not very satisfied with the displayed works, so I went back to the visual language. According to the previous content found in the book, housewives repeat their work every day like a robot. From these sentences, I looked for a lot of direct items which are often indispensable but are often ignored. So I find some everyday use in the home more frequent items. These items are often indispensable but are often ignored. So I carried on the design for them. Hope that through these most ordinary household items, to reflect the housewife in the unfair position in the society, also to call for society to respect the equality between men and women, to give both the same treatment and equality. This is what I found of the household products. From these daily necessities, I extracted their specific appearance and then repeated the design. So I combined the original items and designed to make it more intuitive. The final rendering made me feel very close to my subject, so I used this sense of content to make abstract graphic designs. These letters wrapped these designs together, as if the housewife was trapped at home. So I made related animations and posters. These two animations designs make the content of the housewife more clearly. And the first poster reappears through the object that appear one after the other to be stacked one after another, from the chaotic life to the tidy and the tidy life. They also express the importance of housewife. And the second animation is by connecting each graphic design housewife later poster. They constantly change, then open, and then the housewife object appears. And I also do a lot of products and the outcome. The third part is the MA project. The theme is vanity is positive, from the show of life. I found that the concept of vanity is often derogatory, and it often appears as a negative adjective in English dictionary. So I decided to change my view of this phenomenon and redefine the vanity. from the appearance of people as a main observation object. My main audience is women. Cause society tells women that self-loathing and self-criticism are not only normal but also commendable. And in our culture, women face endless judgment and negativity about the way they look, speak, behave. And if you are women, you are never good enough. Worst of all, we eventually internalize it and make it in our own personal choice. In fact, it was all manifestations of inferiority, and it will be a manifestations of vanity. So I focused on the two perspectives. I investigated the facelift and the body content separately. So I designed a questionnaire as my main research method and conclude in the survey results. 43% think that vanity is negative, 52% think that vanity is double-sided, and no one think it is positive. And also most people are often not confident about their appearance, especially in social situations. Based on that, I defined my main aim. First, to explore the positive side of vanity. Second, reject all the self-criticism and thought models. Third, hope to arouse self-compassion, self-acceptance. Fourth, find true self-esteem and self-love. Based on the feedback obtained from the questionnaire survey above, this flowchart was designed to clearly understand this project. Through this conclusion, I collected some pictures and slogans of patients in cosmetic surgery hospitals and tried to do some visual language. By the way, the slogans are very important for my final project, even though they came from cosmetic hospitals, but they are very active in appealing to women to love themselves. And based on that, I designed a lot of visual outcomes. And these outcomes, I also use a lot of collages. And I also participate in many workshops during this period, and used other forms to make related designs, such as laser cutting, screen printing. These workshops have also brought me a lot of inspiration, and the output is also very interesting, although it's a pity that my final project didn't use this, but I will use them for other designs in the future. Immediately afterwards, I need to start deciding on the final visual language and go deeper, but I have been very troubled in the middle, not knowing how to display the visual output that fits the theme. Cause in previous research, too much research on cosmetic surgery, but ignored the positive vanity that really wants to express. But because the body is also a good way to express vanity, in reality, there are too many examples of promoting perfect body, including stars, NetRat. You can see that the media are S-shaped perfect bodies, which is a huge mistake to guide women to negative self-judgment caused by vanity. So I tried body positive and abstracted it. It became a unified font, but the feedback I got was that it didn't fit the theme, because it become a typography design, not a show the vanity is positive, so I abandoned it. So I redesigned the appearance of the body letters more clearly and added the collected slogan. But it was still not ideal, because the design cannot express the theme clearly. The main message didn't direct to show the audience. So I tried to do something about vanity through the content of traditional Chinese Buddhism, but the feedback told me this is often closer to the negative of vanity, so I also interrupted this process. And finally, I decided to continue to be a body positive, because in my opinion, this is the theme that is close to the vanity and positive, because it is the first to promote an appearance of self-confidence and tell people that they should love themselves more, don't care about other opinions. So I started learning C4D, designed the letter A to have a straight animation effect, and designed a transparent plastic to wrap the letter. It was like vanity itself, and it was tightly attached to it by continuously shrinking. The purpose of the body letters is to tell people that vanity originates from you and keeps expanding and contracting. The only purpose is to love yourselves more. At last, I modeled all 26 letters and numbers, then learned After Effects software and made the final 7 dynamic poster. The first poster is for introduction, in order to hope that the audience can clearly understand the content of my scene by watching the first poster, and then can understand the next 6-letter poster in more detail and intuitively. So this is the introducing poster. And based on this poster, I used so many slogans which collected of the plastic surgery clinics, like planning for helping you look and feel your very best, enhancing looking, enriching beauty. There's no better time to look and feel fantastic in everything you do. And this slogan appears and then shows the direct action sentences to tell the audience, love yourself, love your face, love your all of your life, and etc. Finally, tell the audience, accept the vanity and love yourself. This is the last 6 poster.
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Then I put this design in a public place in order to appeal to more people to love themselves and hope to change their single view of vanity. Then apply the design to plastic packaging mock-up and some skincare products, hoping that these products will enable the audience to love themselves more. And for future career development, this project will continue to develop towards the brand. If there is an opportunity, I hope to create a homemade brand and operate through online store. Thank you for your watching.